We never spent $20,000 on my daughter when we were together, and I had the money.
Yeah, but no.
I don't like, who spends that kind of money on a kid? She was 1 when she took my baby from me. We never spent $20,000 a month on our child, and the credit card was wide open. So what the f do you suddenly need that kind of money for? She left me, and she's trying to take my life with her.
But for men at your level, you catching the short end of it with $20 a month.
I'm not paying that. That's what they're trying to get. But she makes $160,000.
Oh, so she has a good income.
Isn't she a lawyer?
No, she's a licensed social worker.
Got it. Okay.
Licensed clinical, LCSW, licensed clinical social worker.
There are men that they
Paying
bang
more. A lot more. Way more. Yeah.
You don't give a fuck
Oh,
that there are men paying way more.
I
at your
do
level.
give a fuck. It's ridiculous.
Tyrese's ex-wife Samantha Lee responded to Tyrese's appearance on Joe Budden podcast when he dropped even more bombs on her because she's been losing support after Tyrese did what most men don't do. He publicly defended himself and set the record straight. She responded like this.
I'ma call this one, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Let's get into it. Now this might make some people mad, but it is what it is. Y'all, once you learn what someone is capable of, you have to handle them a little different. DMX said this and it resonated with me. He said it's too hard not to trust people. Instead, he trusts people to be who they are. He trusts a snake to be a snake. He trusts a liar to lie. He trusts someone who cheats to cheat. I can forgive you for what you've done. And I thank you for showing me what you're capable of. Because now I know how to handle you. And it will be irresponsible of me to give you the same kind of access, knowing what I know now.
She tried to claim that it was a general response, even though everyone in the comment section, and including Tyrese on his own Instagram page, took it as a response. Everyone knew exactly what it was. Him speaking out makes it hard for her to sell her narrative as some relationship podcast guru. He called her out for never caring about any of his interviews until she started losing clicks and views and getting negative responses from her audience, further showing that it's all about the bag anyway. He also calls her out for all the quoting of scriptures, even though she had A-list famous pastors in her ear telling her not to break up her family. He reaffirms that she's doing everything she can to try to break the prenup, and she has 3 law firms going hard to try to do it, while simultaneously using Jesus to gaslight him, her audience, and whoever else will listen. Joe Budden's simp chip was definitely activated when he tried to argue on her behalf.
You changed the quality of life.
I was going to say the exact same
What
thing.
happened?
Like
No, he
the
didn't.
quality
No, he didn't.
of life.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
Do
he
you?
did.
You don't wait, Ish. You don't think that the quality of
He
her
did.
life changed simply
He
by
did.
entering his existence and his orbit?
Did you hear what he said?
He also said, and I had it, and we never did that.
True.
Okay, but now the person that had it is gone. It's
Changes.
that, but it's not that number that changes the quality of life.
Look.
You changed it.
No. She changed it. She left me, and
Oh, yeah.
she's trying to take my life with her.
Yes.
It does not work that way.
That's exactly how it works.
We have
That's
a
how it
prenuptial agreement that was extremely aggressive and very detailed.
Okay.
And we both gladly signed it.
When successful men can't even stand in the corner of successful men, when a succubus is clearly trying to use the child as a human shield to take from a man, she left when the baby was 1. She had no intentions on staying with him. We are lost as men if we don't even realize when a war is upon us, let alone who the enemy is. For more backstory on the viral videos that initially sparked all of this, tap right here to see when Tyrese initially sounded off on her.